Hey everyone, it is me here to give you a bit of a update. It is a lovely day, and what a lovely day when we get some news. And there is some news to do with just this big update that's happening, 6-star weapons, all of that. You know, currently we're running a whole bunch of banners, including... Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yes, you can see the news right before me, but we're going to talk about it a little bit. It is a little more interesting than just what you see. We're having a global celebration banner because, you know, global right now, you're having your 2nd anniversary. We on the JP side acknowledge you. I acknowledge you by making videos to help you out and try and give you some advice and keep you updated on what's going on the JP side and maybe give some tips or tricks or tips. Yeah, we got some global stuff, just some global anniversary banner stuff. And that's not all. Barris actually is returning, as well as Renan. Both of their banners will be coming back this week for about 2 days apiece. Really probably shouldn't be trying too hard for either of them, but you know, while that's going on, we on the JP side are always looking forward, and with the start of a new month comes another live stream. So yes, we have a JP live stream on the 27th, which is a Sunday. Not too terribly surprising. Most of the live streams happen around a Saturday or a Sunday, maybe a Monday sometimes if we're lucky, because that's just really nice for my personal scheduling. But not a bad thing. There is a couple of really interesting things about this. First of all, I've already talked about the fact that our big maintenance is happening early on the 29th of, which is very unusual. Normally we see it, we don't see maintenance usually at the end of the month. So there's a little bit of strange stuff going on there. And April's right before the 2nd or the 2.5 anniversary for JP. The big thing, though, in all of this note, is right here. FFB will be celebrating its 6.5 year anniversary this month, and to commemorate it, we are going to be adding a special unit. Now, I know recently that there's a lot of stuff going on. Global is getting like tons of new units dropped and tons of new vision cards dropped over the next couple coming weeks, along with a global exclusive. And global exclusives are always very, 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 very noteworthy. However, JP, it's been a little while since the last extremely powerful character. I do consider Sidali to be quite strong, especially in combination with the correct characters, but Astoria still is the gold standard of characters that have been released in this year. And that could change, because Brave Exvius characters usually end up being pretty darn good, usually. But I feel like that it's been long enough. It's been 3 months since the super characters entered the game. We haven't had best characters in a while. I think that's what we're going to see. I think that it's going to be a really major character from Brave Exvius, and it will be a very, 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 very strong character that will probably be a meta shaper. Just my feelings. Who is the character? Well, that could be almost anyone within some reason. I don't think we're going to see Jake or some characters from Brave Exvius. I think what we're going to see is Reagan. For a long time now, I've been hearing whispers of Reagan's been pitched to people and shown off, and they've been getting him ready. So that's kind of my early guess. I assume that he's going to be a fire elemental character, but if you played Brave Exvius, you'll know that he was a dual elemental character. He was both fire and ice, and we kind of got a hint at the beginning of this year with Chaos Odin, around the 2nd anniversary. And that was a dual elemental vision card. We've seen some prospects of dual elemental characters, but we've never gone all the way. That might be about to change right here. And I think that it could. It's dual elemental characters, sure, why not? Let's get something new in the game that will make it feel a little more fresh, get something that's kind of exciting, that isn't overly more expensive than what currently is existing. So I'm kind of hoping that it will be our first dual elemental, our first true dual elemental character that is really, really strong and kind of a little bit of a meta shaper for a bit. Maybe for the fire element, maybe for the ice element, but something. Let's go. Let's have it. But you know, that's not the only character it could be. It could be Dark Vina, who's incredibly popular. It could be Soul. It could be Axstar. It could be Q. Not entirely sure. Now, the one thing to note about this is that it doesn't make mention of any collaboration news. It doesn't mean that there isn't going to be collaboration news of some kind, or at least them talking about collaborations. You know, the 2.5 anniversary is going to be in May, so we're definitely going to see another collaboration there, be it a new collaboration or tactics. Because let's be honest, that's the one that everybody's waiting for. Could be Kefka with FF6, but, you know, I think that if it is a repeat collaboration anytime soon, it's going to be Final Fantasy Tactics. If it's a brand new collaboration, who knows? FF9, FF8, probably not 3, but it could be 13. There's a lot of possibilities for what it could end up being. So yeah, I'm going to just say that you should probably keep an eye on this, and you should definitely look for the news after everything is said and done. I personally am hoping that this is going to be a pretty big one, because, you know, if this is our April character, very strong character, and then we get into next month where we start going into the anniversary, and that's a whole bunch of collaboration stuff, this would be a good time to draw just a really strong character, or maybe announce a new grouping of characters, such as the Warrior of Crystals. Who knows? But I'm going to be there. I'm going to be restreaming it, probably without my video, but just the other video, and doing some translation work, and then posting a summary later. So hopefully this has been helpful for you, and global exclusives. I know you guys are always eagerly anticipating the details for those. But I have a feeling that this one probably going to be pretty major, because they even announced it beforehand that it's an FFB unit. Actually, if you look at this, this might be totally meaningless in reading, but if you look, red on this side, blue on this side, the line in the middle, fire and ice, perhaps? Or perhaps I'm reading too much into it. Which character do you think it will be from Brave Exvius, and how big of a meta shaper do you think it will be? Let me know in the comments below. Take care, and see you next time.